Called a million games, but it's like it's different.
I agree. I think we'll fall in.
2023 Turner Chickens Donuts are on sale at the main concourse.
But it's like
While you're there, you can get Turner Chickens
How are you going in now?
BSN and Nike. Once again, that's on sale at the main entrance.
All right, Derek.
Really? And just one.
I got two. And announced one of his baseball games last year. And your son. That's right. You did, didn't you?
Brought to you on Squirrel.tv.
Yeah, he is. He's waiting on what he really wants is baseball academy to come through. He wants to find out. He's also applying to
Okay, you want to do the out-in thing? You take us out, I'll bring us in.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that.
5A Booker T leads.
Coast Guard plays
3A number 19.
soccer.
She'll tell us. She'll give us like a it's probably just to be safe. I'm taking.
We're good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
At Krotz, Lori and Associates, our dedication to superior client service continues to drive our pursuit to provide the highest quality service. We are committed to providing close, personal attention to our clients and take pride in giving you the assurance that the help you receive comes from years of advanced training, technical experience, and financial acumen. We are not your ordinary bean counters. Call us today and find out what makes us different. 405-848-2200 or visit us at krotzcpa.com.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org. Anger, anxiety.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome live inside the BOK Center here in downtown Tulsa for our coverage of the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions. Our opening game begins here at 9 a.m. with Booker T. Washington, the Lady Hornets, and the Kiefer Lady Trojans. Hello, everybody. I'm Dustin Goodnow alongside me, Matt Adair, and we're excited to be able to bring you coverage of this game and the next two as well. As again, it's Kiefer versus Booker T. Washington, bringing my partner for the morning. Matt, you and I are up here early, getting a little bit of look at the Tournament of Champions, our first this year, and it's exciting matchup with Booker T. Washington and Kiefer coming up.
Couldn't be more excited to be here, Dustin. What a beautiful venue. Great morning for some indoor basketball. Got to love it. A little chill in the air, but no doubt that all of these athletes are going to be ready to go today. This is one of the biggest stages in Oklahoma outside the state tournament. This is a real opportunity to watch some very talented teams do some very talented things.
But again, we'll start with Kiefer. They're 4-2, ranked 19th in the latest 3A rankings. They're a little bit shorthanded this season, Matt. An early injury was really kind of a big thing going against them this year.
Yeah, Hannah Coons, the 6'1" senior forward for Kiefer High School, out with an injury, and that is certainly a player that they are going to feel her presence not being out there on the floor with them. Certainly one of the team leaders, obviously a big-time college prospect and a tremendously strong player. Kiefer is going to have to work hard without Hannah today.
Yeah, Hannah, again, a signee for South Dakota is where she'll play next year. Again, the Booker T. Washington Lady Hornets come in, again, one of the top teams in 5A. They're 6-1 on the season. Real quick for the starting lineups here for both teams. Booker T will go with a 5'5" sophomore, number 1, Kylan Johnson Cooper. 5'4" junior, number 3, Tierra Owens. A 5'8" junior, number 10, Kendall McClellan. 6' junior, number 21, Markayla Johnson. And the final starter, a 5'9" sophomore, number 22, Aaron Gibson. Kiefer starting lineup, they'll go with a 5'6" sophomore guard, number 3, Claire Hoover, a 5'8" senior forward, Cadence Calvert, as the opening tip is won and controlled by Booker T. Washington, moving right to left. As with the basketball or the Lady Hornets, now with it on the left wing into the hands of Tierra Owens, back straight away, top of the key. Now lobs it to the right baseline to Johnson Cooper, out near the right corner, had it poked away. It'll stay with Booker T. Washington.
Little zone to open things up for Kiefer defensively, trying to just right now kind of contain, get a feel for what Booker T. Washington does well.
Lady Hornets will inbound, far side of the court, back straight away with it is Markayla Johnson, again the commit to the University of Baylor. Again, just a junior. As Johnson Cooper with it, now lobs underneath on the baseline to Tierra Owens. And that's going to be a traveling call and a turnover against Booker T. Washington to open up.
Nice little bump there from Kiefer, not called. It was good contact, creates the first turnover of the game.
Kiefer starting lineups, we talked about Cadence Calvert. They also go with a 5'7" senior guard, number 11, Faith Williams, 5'9" freshman forward, Ryan Counts, and 5'10" sophomore guard, Coley Roughton. As back comes Kiefer, driving all the way in, losing that one as Faith Williams had it taken away, and then Kiefer takes it right back as that's Roughton. The left elbow jumper, no good. Rebound run down in the corner by Kendall McClellan as back come the Lady Hornets. Hornets now on the drive underneath to Tierra Owens, and Owens going to be bumped and fouled on the baseline with 7:06 to play here in the opening quarter.
Booker T goes right through that Kiefer zone this time. Looking for the shot was Caitlin Johnson Cooper. She'll draw the first foul of the game, and we'll have the first substitution of the game coming to the floor for Booker T. Washington will be Bailey Braxton.
So Braxton will check in for Kendall McClellan as the Hornets will inbound on the baseline. As Mayberry will inbound. Turnaround jumper in the paint. No good from Markayla Johnson. Rebound pulled down by Kiefer. That's Claire Hoover with it.
One shot for either team so far. No points on the board.
Again, under 7 minutes to go. Here's a right elbow jumper from Claire Hoover, up and good. And Kiefer strikes first. They lead it 2-0. 6:44 to go here in the opening quarter. Again, opening game of the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions here in downtown Tulsa. As Mayberry has it right wing. We'll go to her right. Markayla Johnson, cross-court pass to Owens left wing. Will penetrate all the way in, attacks the rim with the left-handed layup, left it short. The offensive rebound and stick back was no good from Bailey Braxton. And another effort from Booker T. Washington as we'll have a foul called against Kiefer.
2 offensive boards for the Lady Hornets of Booker T that time. And like you said, Dustin, they will get themselves to the free throw line for the first time.
It will be Markayla Johnson to the free throw line. First foul shot is up and good from Johnson. One more from Johnson. Again, 6:26 to go here in the first quarter. Kiefer on top, 2-1. Second free throw up and good. So Johnson puts Booker T on the board. As we'll also see some pressure here from Lady Hornets in the backcourt. See how Kiefer will handle this as Roughton with it. Quickly up ahead, it's knocked away back to Roughton. Now up into the front court to Calvert. Now left wing, far side to Counts. Right wing back to Hoover. Hoover near the right elbow. Bounce pass near side to her right is Calvert. Will go back straight away with it. Cross court left wing to Faith Williams. Now back underneath it. Pinball's off of a couple hands. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Booker T. Kiefer's going to keep it.
Big difference in the way these two teams want to size each other up. Booker T just straight up man defense to start things off and some pressure too.
There's a baseline jumper on the right. No good as Kiefer gets the offensive rebound. That was Ryan Counts who missed it. Now a deep left wing three up and good from Faith Williams. Oh, nice shot there, and Kiefer leads it 5-2. Now up ahead into Markayla Johnson. Turnaround jumper in the paint is up and good, and Johnson with an early 4 points, and it's 5-4 Kiefer. Back come the Lady Trojans. That was knocked away by Johnson. Ball's on the floor, picked up by the Hornets as Johnson Cooper goes up ahead, laying it in as Tiara Owens for her first 2 of the game, and now all of a sudden Booker T leads at 6-5.
Aggressive play from Booker T. Washington getting on the floor right there, pick up the loose ball and find the easy transition bucket, and now a foul. A little too aggressive was Johnson Cooper.
Yeah, that's going to be her first personal foul.
Kendall McClellan will enter the game, as does Kennedy Glenn for the Lady Hornets.
5:18 to go in the opening quarter. Booker T leading Kiefer 6-5. It's been 4 straight, though, from Booker T. As Kiefer with it into the front court, that's Faith Williams left wing. Now into the corner. To her left is Calvert. That jumper's an air ball, no good. Rebound by Tiara Owens. Back comes Johnson Cooper for Booker T. Into the front court, drives all the way into the paint, attacks the rim. Layup spun out, no good. And the defensive rebound pulled down by Roughton. As Faith Williams has it for Kiefer. Crossing the midcourt stripe here now with it on the near side. 4:45 to go in the opening quarter. Lobs up ahead to Roughton. It's off of her hands. Picked up by Markayla Johnson. Back the other way. Drives all the way in and scores off the glass. Count it, she's fouled for Markayla Johnson.
Faith Williams was there doing everything she could, tried to time that jump just right. Got too much into the arms of the shooting Johnson.
So Johnson will head back to the free throw line, already 2 for 2 earlier here in the period. I think we've got a substitution coming. We do, as Ryan Mayberry will check in now for Johnson Cooper of Booker T.
Referees talking about this one. They want to make sure they get this right.
So it was on Faith Williams, her second personal. 13th foul against Kiefer. So Markayla Johnson back to the free throw line, already 2 for 2. Make it 3 for 3 as she capitalizes on the 3-point play.
Just avoided that radio curse.
Yeah, that's right.
Well timed, sir. Well timed.
7 straight now from Booker T. As into the front court comes Claire Hoover, and we get a whistle and a foul coming against Booker T. This will go against Kendall McClellan.
You can see why this Booker T. Washington team already at 6-1 this season, just so athletic, and they love to pressure the basketball.
When they've already created a few of those turnovers here this morning in the opening quarter, as Faith Williams has it on the inbound. Back straight away into the hands of Ryan Counts. Now to Roughton around a pair of screens and was bumped, and there's a whistle and a foul called against Markayla Johnson. Little just too much contact. That's her first third-team foul. Third, 4:27 to go in the opening quarter. It's a 7-0 run right now from Booker T. That's given them the lead, leading at 9-5 over Kiefer. As Roughton has it straight away. Now throws into the corner to her left to Faith Williams. Cross-court pass to Claire Hoover just inside the right wing. Her jumper's no good. Backside rebound pulled down, and here comes Markayla Johnson the other way with it. Here's a baseline jumper from the left. No good from Ryan Mayberry. Defensive rebound by Faith Williams of Kiefer.
Solid block out right there by Faith Williams. Just good body position to get herself a big board and put Kiefer back on the offensive end. They haven't scored since the 5:45 mark where they hit a big tray.
Left elbow to Ryan Counts and had it knocked away from behind. It'll go out of bounds. Back comes Bailey Braxton and Johnson Cooper for Booker T.
Booker T doing a good job of keeping all the legs fresh out there. A lot of substitutions. This is just a high-pressure, high-intensity team, Dustin. They play really, really well together.
One all of it, too, is probably a little tough to wake up and play basketball at 9 a.m., Matt.
Yeah.
It's probably not the easiest thing.
Not sure those water bottles aren't full of coffee.
Yes. Cadence Calvert with it. Now back straight away to Claire Hoover in between the two circles. Picked up her dribble. Bounce pass. Foul line extended. Had it knocked away and stolen as Bailey Braxton will come up with a steal. Johnson Cooper up ahead to Kennedy Glenn in. And the Booker T Lady Hornets turn it over on the baseline.
Just a little too aggressive right there. They had numbers, but the pass just off of its mark and a little swing step tried to use to go up. Lost the handle.
3:34 to go in the opening quarter. Booker T leading Kiefer 9-5. And it's our opening game of 7 of the game days. There's a turnover and steals. McClellan has it up ahead to Kennedy Glenn, and layup is good for Kennedy Glenn. Her first 2 of the game as Booker T capitalize again. They lead at 11-5. Again, this is a 9-0 run of the last several minutes for the Lady Hornets. As Williams, they go underneath on the baseline to Roughton. Now the ball knocked out of out of the hands of Williams as Johnson Cooper picks it up. Back the other way, drives all the way in. Left-handed layup, no good. Offensive rebound and stick back is good from Bailey Braxton.
Another big offensive board right there for the Lady Hornets, and that right there has been the difference so far. They're just really solid on the boards.
So Kiefer wants a timeout. We'll take it. 2:55 to go in the opening quarter. Booker T leading Kiefer 13-5. This is the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions, brought to you on Squirtle.tv.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple. For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag.
Welcome back inside the BOK Center. Again, the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv. Dustin Goodham alongside Matt Adair this morning. That's our opening game of the tournament. Right now, Booker T on top of Kiefer 13-5, 2:50 to go here in the opening quarter. There's a bounce pass into Haley Goodman at the foul line. Had it knocked away and stolen. Back come the other way as Markayla Johnson drives all the way in, finishes with the left hand again for Markayla Johnson. Johnson with an early 9 points here in the opening quarter. Now with it is Roughton on the baseline, lost it out of bounds, and another turnover against Kiefer.
Good drive by Roughton right there, but got bumped as she started going inside. Ball goes off of her foot, and that's another Kiefer turnover.
Here come the Lady Hornets across the midcourt stripe as Johnson Cooper to Markayla Johnson. Back to Johnson Cooper, deep right wing, around a screen left from Braxton. Left wing to Tierra Owens. She'll throw up a left wing 3. It's no good. Rebound pinballs around out to the right wing to Mayberry. Back to Johnson. And a whistle and a traveling call against Markayla Johnson. A rare turnover against Booker T.
I think she wanted to kind of get that jab step. She was looking to her left. Defense shifted, and she tried to go right. Drug her foot before she could put the ball down.
2:06 to go in the first quarter. Booker T leading Kiefer 15-5. As Roughton has it out near the midcourt stripe. Works against Johnson Cooper. Now picked up her dribble. Under 2 minutes to go. Cross-court pass knocked away and stolen by Tierra Owens. Drives all the way in, left the layup short. She's fouled on the way up, and Tierra Owens is going to head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Cadence Calvert will pick up the foul.
It'll be her first, team 4th. Remember that rule change this year in high school. It's, the 5 foul shots now like they do in college. First free throw from Tierra Owens is up and good.
Meaning that the Lady Hornets will be shooting 2 for here on the last minute and 51 seconds of the first as they extend their lead 16-5.
Second free throw from Owens is up and good, knocking them both down. Booker T early 5 for 5 from the foul line. They lead it 17-5, 1:45 to go in quarter number 1. As Roughton goes to her left, it's Faith Williams. Williams works against Tierra Owens. Bounce pass up top, nearly knocked away, but picked up by Cadence Calvert. Throws it to the left baseline to Roughton. She's trapped, throws it back out left wing. There's a left wing 3 up and no good from Faith Williams. Offensive rebound, though, pulled down by Kiefer's Haley Goodman. Goodman there create a little space that time against Markayla Johnson.
Well, you can tell Markayla Johnson is the Baylor commit from this Lady Hornets team. Not just a good scorer, she is an aggressive defender.
Hoover underneath into the hands of Goodman. Turnaround jumper, no good as it was too strong. Backside rebound pulled down by Mayberry. Up ahead to Johnson Cooper on the left baseline. I will pull up for the jumper and knock it down. Nice shot from Kylan Johnson Cooper, her first 2 of the game, and it's 19-5.
Great look in traffic. That was a contested baseline jumper, too, and she nailed it.
When Matt, keep in mind, this was 5-2 at one point. Kiefer led, so 17-0 run continuing right now for Booker T, and Kiefer turns it over again at the half line on the far side of the court.
Seems like once the Lady Hornets settled in defensively, they have just been all over the place. It's tough. Every time Kiefer has taken a dribble in the offensive forecourt, it has been contested. Every dribble, every pass, every cut. Really solid defense being played right now by the Lady Hornets.
Under a minute left as Markayla Johnson lobs to Mayberry to her right around the screen from Braxton. Right back to Markayla Johnson for a right wing 3. It's up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Haley Goodman.
Markayla Johnson just has such a quick trigger, too. If you lag off of her just a bit, She is open just in the snap of a finger.
Routon with it with 22 to shoot. Bounced her left to Goodman. Tried to go back underneath to Routon. It was knocked out. Kiefer picked it up. It was Faith Williams, and then Faith Williams is bumped to the floor and fouled by Kylan Johnson-Cooper. That'll be her second. Fourth team foul against Booker T. Kendall McClellan will check in, the 5'8 junior. She'll get Kylan Johnson-Cooper. Hoover will inbound far side. A bounce pass will go into Routon. 14 to shoot for Kiefer. Routon around the screen left. Out of Calvert. Left wing picked up her dribble. Under 5 to shoot now. Her pass knocked away and stolen as here comes Kendall McClellan up ahead to Markayla Johnson. The half-court shot, it's good if it goes, and it does not. It's the front of the rim, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. Played 8 minutes. Booker T leading Kiefer 19-5. We'll come back after this to the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture. When your business is agriculture.
Welcome back to the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions, brought to you on Squirtle.tv. It is 19-5 Booker T over Kiefer right now, and it has been a heck of a run for the Lady Hornets. Just a lot of aggressive defense.
So Kiefer will start with the basketball again, moving left to right. As Faith Williams on the baseline, leans in, shot is blocked by Braxton. Back come the other way is Markayla Johnson on the drive, one-on-one all the way in, left the shot short, got her own offensive rebound, went back up and scored another 2 points for Markayla Johnson.
Markayla Johnson just showing the world why she is such a big-time prospect. Just a junior this year, but she plays at an extremely high level.
Kiefer has it as Ryland Counts at the foul line, goes right wing to Claire Hoover. Works against Mayberry on the drive, right into the double team, lost it on the way up. Ball's now on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow, I believe, is going to favor Booker T. It is.
Second turnover of Kiefer in quarter number 2. Substitution off the bench for the Lady Trojans. Re-entering the game will be Haley Goodman.
So Booker T will have it after the possession arrow favoring the Lady Hornets as Markayla Johnson walks across the midcourt logo. With it top of the key, right wing to Johnson-Cooper. There's the lob left wing to Tierra Owens, open for a left wing three, no good. Ball on the floor picked up by Routon. Here comes Faith Williams for Kiefer. Back to Hoover, right wing, under 7 minutes left till halftime. Counts top of the key, right wing to Williams.
Kiefer has been held scoreless since the 5:45 mark in the first quarter.
As that was poked away, nearly stolen. Goodman got it back. She'll go to Claire Hoover for a left wing three off the front of the rim. No good. Markayla Johnson with the rebound. Wants to run up ahead to Johnson-Cooper. All the way in. Layup good on the assist from Markayla Johnson. So Johnson-Cooper with her second field goal. It's 23-5. Again, 21 straight now from Booker T. Counts. Right wing to Hoover. She'll try a deep three. That one just grazed the rim. Rebound tipped to Bailey Braxton.
Kiefer running a little bit of a dribble drive offense now, trying to penetrate some of that pressure.
As Tierra Owens went baseline with it, left the layup short. Rebound to Haley Goodman. But you see him get the rebound, Matt. They get down the floor quickly.
Great look from Owens, too, by the way. She was really, really decisive in cutting baseline.
Counts with a right baseline jumper. It's up and good. Her first two of the game as Ryan Counts knocks it down, and we'll get a timeout. We'll take it. 5:49 to go here until halftime. 23-7. Booker T leads Kiefer. It's the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com. Are you looking for a local, reliable
Welcome back to the Tournament of Champions right here on Scortal.tv. 5:49 to go in quarter number 2. Booker T all over Kiefer right now, 23-7.
Will be Booker T basketball, again moving right to left as Bailey Braxton will inbound to Johnson Cooper. Again, after this, we'll turn our attention to the boys' side. It'll be the OK Mustangs out of Class A against number 1 Edmond North, who comes in undefeated out of 6A. Looking forward to that boys matchup right after this at 10:30 as Markayla Johnson, left elbow jumper, rattles it home good. 5th made field goal here in the first half from Markayla Johnson. So smooth with the basketball. As Roughton near the half line is trapped, nowhere to go with it, spins out of it, and then traveled with the basketball. Actually, a double dribble, and that'll be another turnover.
It's the third one for Kiefer just here in this second quarter. More substitutions off of the bench of Booker T. Really impressed with the job that they do of keeping people fresh out on the floor, Dustin. They've been through, 7, 8 players already, just a constant string of rotations, and they don't ever seem to let off the gas any.
No, they don't, as Mayberry has it left wing, 5 minutes to play till halftime as Tierra Owens at the foul line extended. Now to Markayla Johnson, fakes a pass right, will fire for 3, spun out, no good. And the rebound by Ryland counts. Back come the Lady Trojans as Faith Williams has it. In the backcourt, lobs up ahead. It was too far out in front. That time looking for Roughton. It's stolen away by Tierra Owens. Owens with it, top of the key, on the drive, all the way in, attacks the rim. Layup was too strong, no good. And a whistle and a foul called on the drive, though, from Owens. She'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Another look at Tierra Owens, the 5'4" junior for Booker T. Really getting it done with her feet, Dustin. She is aggressive in being able to cut to the basket, just has that great kind of midair contortion ability.
2 for 2 is Tierra Owens from the foul line. Make it 3 for 3 as she knocks down the first.
Candace Calvert will re-enter the game for Kiefer. She comes in place of Coley Roughton.
That last foul was on Faith Williams. That was her third first-team foul of quarter number 2 as Owens sinks both foul shots, 4 for 4 now. 7 for 7 as Booker T as a team.
And Roughton will come right back in, Dustin. I think they heard you talk about Faith Williams picking up that third foul. She's going to go get a few minutes.
So Claire Hoover will inbound for Kiefer. Kiefer on the baseline. And
apparently this was an improper check-in, so they're going to have to hold Coley Roughton out for just a minute until the next dead ball.
His inbound will go to Calvert and back to Claire Hoover. Hoover beats the pressure into the front court. Now dribbles all the way toward the right corner, now near the right wing. Nice spin move on Markayla Johnson all the way in. Floater no good off the backside of the rim, and the offensive rebound and stick back was no good from Haley Goodman. Goodwin was fouled on the way up, and she'll shoot 2.
I loved everything Claire Hoover did right there. She had a great kind of a return pass, got the ball in, got it right back to her to beat the pressure, and then all the way down the floor, took a good-looking floater of a shot, just couldn't pull it in, and a foul on the rebound.
First free throw from Haley Goodman is up and good as Braxton back in along with Johnson Cooper. Markayla Johnson will exit along with Ryan Mayberry. Roughton also back in on the other side for Faith Williams for Kiefer as the second foul shot from Goodman is up. And it's good as well as she goes 2 for 2 at the foul line. It's 27-9. Mayberry lost it out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. Actually, that was Kennedy Glenn. That'll be a turnover against Booker T.
That is just their first turnover of quarter number 2.
4:19 to go until halftime. It's 27-9. Booker T on top of Kiefer. As in the backcourt is Roughton. Bounce pass up ahead. Nice grab there from Goodman. Cross court to Hoover. Now to Counts. They go right corner. Here's a 3 from Roughton. No good as it skipped off the rim. It'll go out of bounds into the right corner. We're going to say last touch by Booker T is Kiefer will keep it.
Good decision from Roughton to shoot over there. A great ball movement from Kiefer to find the open player. That was really just all teamwork to result in that open shot.
Lobbed inbound to Roughton. Guarded closely by Johnson Cooper. Now left wing to Calvert. She'll try a three. That one grazes the net. No good. Rebound by Owens. Lob pass up ahead to Johnson Cooper. Now her cross-court pass was off the hands of McClellan. Will go out of bounds. That'll be a Lady Hornet turnover.
Well, and that was just one of those, the pass floated just a bit. Kiefer was able to recover defensively, resulting in the second Booker T turnover.
Now checking in Elle Adams, the 5'10 freshman forward. Adams will get Haley Goodman. It'll be first appearance this morning for Elle Adams. As Roughton to Claire Hoover. Hoover has it left wing, spins to her right, now throws to Roughton right wing on the penetration. Out to Cadence Calvert for a right baseline jumper. That's no good. Offensive rebound pulled down by Claire Hoover. Goes back up, left the shot short. Rebound by Kennedy Glenn. As back comes Booker T quickly down the floor. Lobs to Johnson Cooper left wing. Stationary dribble in front of Ryan Counts. Now has it near the left baseline. Cross-court pass right wing into the hands of McClellan. Back to Johnson Cooper, and a whistle and a 3-second violation. That's going to be on Bailey Braxton for camping in the paint.
And that was the first time that Booker T's got caught with a 3-second violation. They play a lot of back and forth across the lane. That time, I think Braxton just fell asleep a little bit in there.
Third turnover against Booker T here in quarter number 2. 3 minutes to go. Booker T leading Kiefer 27-9, and then Kiefer turns it right back over as Roughton threw it off the hands of Calvert on the near side.
Really just an unforced error there by Kiefer. I don't know that Roughton really needed to get rid of the ball right there, and teammate wasn't looking.
Mayberry with it. Throws left wing to Johnson Cooper. Back straight away to Mayberry. Mayberry with it right wing into the corner to Markayla Johnson. Back straight away to Mayberry. Left wing to Johnson Cooper. Fakes left, goes right, and a whistle and a traveling call. And another turnover against Booker T. Turnover number 4 against the Lady Hornets here in quarter number 2. Still with an 18-point lead, though.
I think 4 might have been the number that they had in the first quarter as well. They were early. In about their first 6 possessions, they had 3 turnovers, but then settled in and went on a big scoring run.
There was a missed 3 on the other end by Claire Hoover. As back as Johnson Cooper on the left baseline. 2:20 to go. Underneath to Bailey Braxton. Now to Mayberry right wing. Mayberry on the drive and a whistle and a foul called against Kiefer. This will go against Claire Hoover.
Well, Claire Hoover is just doing a lot of work out there. Twice she's had good looks inside the paint for Kiefer, and now defensively, just a little bit of a hustle foul right there.
Just the first against Hoover. Second team foul against the Lady Trojans. Again, 2:10 to go until halftime. It's 27-9, Booker T leading. There's Markayla Johnson with it to Mayberry to her right. Now to Johnson Cooper in the right corner. Jumper is up and good. That's a 3-pointer from Johnson Cooper. Her first made 3 of the game.
Johnson Cooper has been so good in transition. A lot of those tough layups and now showing off the range with the big step back 3 over in the far corner.
Roughton gets away with the defender, drives all the way in, shot blocked by Markayla Johnson, and then runs down the rebound. Athletic play there. Johnson into the corner to Mayberry. Right corner 3, pinballed out. Markayla Johnson, offensive rebound, turnaround, stick back, no good. Another offensive rebound. This jumper up and no good from Mayberry. And back comes Kiefer with it. A couple cracks at it there from Booker T. Couldn't cash in.
Good looks every time, though. Solid shooting from Booker T. Just that possession didn't work out. And now nearly a turnover. It's going to be a foul. Whistle against Booker T.
Now this is going to go against Ryan Mayberry. That'll be her first second team foul, as we'll see Tierra Owens back in for Booker T. In for Kendall McClellan. 1:11 to go until halftime. It's 30-9. Booker T on top of Kiefer. Inbound to Elle Adams. Out of Calvert. Back out high, left wing to Counts. Counts will drive all the way in, attack the rim. Layup is good for Ryan Counts, and a nice finish there, her second field goal.
That was fantastic for the 5'9" freshman, Ryan Counts. What a drive, what a finish. Maybe a little spark for the Kiefer offense.
Johnson Cooper will hoist up another 3 and knock it down again on the assist from Markayla Johnson. Second made 3 for Kylan Johnson Cooper.
And Johnson Cooper showing that she's got that range on both sides. She doesn't have a sweet spot that's just anywhere she's open.
Counts with it. 30 seconds to go. Left wing to Calvert. 25 seconds left. Dumps this one underneath to Counts. Turnaround shot is good. Off the glass as Ryan Counts scores again. Her third made field goal.
I think that's the first time in the game that Kiefer has scored on back-to-back possessions as they start to settle in a little bit against this aggressive Lady Hornets defense.
As Tierra Owens out to Mayberry. Left corner for a three. No good. Offensive rebound by Johnson. Cooper up with a right-handed jump hook. No good. And that's going to be the horn heading us to halftime as Kiefer, though, trailing 33-13 as Booker T leading it here in the opening round of the Tournament of Champions. 33-13 is your halftime score. We'll take a timeout, come back, have more of the 50th Annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
The proof starts here at Uppercrest. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. We've thought it through, down to every pour, garnish, and drizzle. Hey, pizza brings us together, and the details bring you here. Uppercrest, gather around.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
For over 50 years, Tulsa Tech has helped people find new career paths, jobs, and a successful future. We've partnered with Tulsa businesses to grow our economy and help train the workforce of our community. During these uncertain times, one thing is for sure. Tulsa Tech will be here when life returns to normal, helping people make their own path. We will get through this together.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Diesel.
Welcome back to the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions, live at the BOK Center in beautiful Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm Matt Adair alongside Dustin Goodnow. Booker T. Washington and Kiefer girls action. Our first game up, the 9 a.m. game here in the Tournament of Champions bracket. It's all Booker T right now as they lead Kiefer 33-13. Let's take a look at some of those first half statistics. We'll start with scoring. And the man, the myth, the legend, Dustin Goodnow.
Let's start with Kiefer on there. They go 5 of 21 in the first half. Just 23%. They were 1 of 10 from 3 for 10%. Did go 2 for 2 from the foul line. Perfect there in half number 1. They were led in scoring by Ryan Counts, who finished with 6. Faith Williams with 3. Again, Claire Hoover with 2. Haley Goodman finishes with 2 as well. 13 total rebounds for the Lady Trojans, 5 offensive, 8 defensive. Leading rebounder was Claire Hoover in the first half with 4. Had 3 assists to 15 turnovers. Again, no blocks and 1 steal in the first half of play. Again, the first 16 minutes. Matt, second half, got to cut some turnovers down. That's really what's been tough for Kiefer here in the early going.
Well, and you've got to really credit Booker T. Washington. I mean, the Lady Hornets come out, and at the very beginning of the game, were in full court pressure mode. They backed off and started attacking Kiefer at the three-quarter mark, right before you get across the half-court line. But in every instance, every dribble, every pass, every look from Kiefer has been strongly contested by Booker T, who's been in and out of a little bit of a zone look, but tried to stay primarily with a man-on-man matchup and just really starting to show off that athleticism. It's been tough sledding for Kiefer. Ryan Counts, really the thing that's been getting Kiefer going right now. 6 points for the freshman, and really it's all come from her ability to attack from about the free throw line extended and get to the bucket right now. She's been a big presence for him, but you're right, 15 turnovers to 8 is the story of the game. That and three-point shooting. Booker T. Washington heated up a bit in the second quarter, like you said, Dustin. 2 of 8 from behind the arc, both of those coming from Johnson Cooper in the second quarter. She can fire, and she doesn't need much space to be able to get a shot off. Kiefer held to just 1 of 10 from behind the arc. That free throw for Kiefer came at the 5:45 mark in the first quarter. It was one of their first 3 3-pointers, so they are on an 0 for 7 streak from behind the arc, and that really kind of settles things in. I mean, that's why Booker T has that 33-13 lead right now. Kiefer's found himself in a bit of a hole, Dustin. They're going to have to fix some things in the second half.
No doubt. And some of the other numbers in the first half from Booker T, they were led in scoring by Markayla Johnson. 5 of 9 from the floor, 3 for 3 from the foul line, had 13 points and 4 rebounds to lead the way for Booker T. Washington. Also in double figures was Kai Johnson Cooper with 10 points in the first half, did have 1 assist and a pair of steals. 6 points from Tierra Owens and 2 apiece from Kennedy, Glenn, and Bailey Braxton. They were 12 of 27 as a team, 44% in the first half, 2 of 8 from 3, 25%. And Booker T, 7 of 7, perfect from the foul line in that first half. Again, as they lead it 33-13, they led 19-5 after the first 8 minutes, outscored Kiefer 14-8 in quarter number 2. But 33-13 is your halftime score. We'll take another break and come back. Third quarter action begins after this as you're listening and watching the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
At Krotz, Lori and Associates, our dedication to superior client service continues to drive our pursuit to provide the highest quality service. We are committed to providing close, personal attention to our clients and take pride in giving you the assurance that the help you receive comes from years of advanced training, technical experience, and financial acumen. We are not your ordinary bean counters. Call us today and find out what makes us different. 405-848-2200. Or visit us at krotzcpa.com. At Krotz, Lori and Associates.
Welcome back again to the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions here in downtown Tulsa at the BOK Center. Dustin Goodall alongside Matt Adair again. It's game one. Our 8 games again broadcasted here this morning, afternoon, and evening here on Squirtle.tv. You and I have got this one and the next 2, Matt. We've got a busy day in front of us.
Certainly do. And right off the bat, I mean, jump out of the car, rolled in from Alpha this morning, and right into the BOK Center, and we were underway before you knew it.
You're right. And you don't have to think back. You and I obviously do a lot of games. Northwestern, that's, what we cover. For those who don't know, Northwestern Oklahoma State, but it's fun to get to do high school. You and I have not got to do probably a high school broadcast since the old Prep Classic days.
It's been a minute for sure. That's going back at least 3-4 years that the Prep Classic played its last basketball tournament. That tournament's now turned into the Alva Shootout, but man, we had some good times.
Yeah, we certainly did, and get excited to be back here for the next 3 days here at the Tournament of Champions this year. I remember growing up going to this when it was always played at the Mabee Center. It's nice to see it in such a fantastic venue, the BOK Center. Normally I'm in here for concerts, but it's good to be back in here for basketball.
Kiefer will have the ball to kick things off here in quarter number 3. They are down 33-13 to an outstanding 5A Booker T. Washington Lady Hornets squad.
So Kiefer with the basketball, moving right to left. Is starting with it is Faith Williams, who had those 3 early fouls, had to sit for most of the rest of the second quarter as Williams still nowhere to go with it, and a 5-second violation coming up. And that'll be another turnover on Kiefer.
That right there is, I think, one of the keys to what makes Booker T so strong is that defending off the ball. I mean, everywhere your assignment goes, they are covering like shadows out there. And that time, Kiefer just couldn't get free. Couldn't get anybody free off a screen. Couldn't find anywhere to go with the ball. Got a 5-second count and a turnover.
Markayla Johnson's cross-court pass as Owens lines up another 3 and knocks it down from the right wing. Nice shot from Tiara Owens. Her first made 3 of the game. 36-13, Booker T.
Third three-point bucket for Booker T. Washington.
As Roughton back the other way, guarded by Johnson Cooper. Now left of the key, throws left wing on the near side. Into the hands of Cadence Calvert. And now right wing to Claire Hoover for a 3 in the answer. Pinballed out, no good. Rebound by Kendall McClellan. Back come the Hornets. As Owens on the drive, dumps it underneath to Markayla Johnson, who attacks the rim and scores from the right side. Her 6th made field goal.
Just a good little 2-man play right there. Draw the defense to you, kick to your teammate, and let her finish. Doesn't hurt when your teammate is Markayla Johnson.
A nice bounce pass and a back cut that time as Faith Williams too strong on the layup. Outlet pass up ahead. Breakaway layup up and no, it's no good as Kylan Johnson Cooper missed that one, an easy one.
Got just a little too far under the basket, but quickly a poke away, nearly another turnover for Kiefer.
Yeah, as Markayla Johnson, they say she stepped out of bounds on the far side. Ball will stay on this end of the floor. As
really, I was going to say really having a good time watching Markayla Johnson play. She's so smooth out there.
As Roughton, I thought that was nearly an over and back. They go to Faith Williams just inside of the midcourt stripe. Nice crossover move to get away from Johnson Cooper. Works against Markayla Johnson now. Now back straight away. Bounce pass left wing into the hands of Ryan Counts. And a whistle and a traveling call. It'll be a turnover against Kiefer.
Second one for Kiefer here in quarter number 3. 17th turnover of the game for the Lady Trojans.
Booker T started out 5-0 here in quarter number 3 as there's a Right baseline three, up and good again. This one from Ryan Mayberry. Fourth made three for the Lady Hornets. 8 straight to start quarter number 3. 41-13. As on the drive, up and no good with a right-handed runner by Coley Roughton. Got her own offensive rebound. It was blocked back by Markayla Johnson, her second block of the day, as Roughton has it now in the corner. Penetrates all the way in with a runner, no good. And Roughton is fouled on the way up. She'll shoot 2.
Kiefer has only been to the free throw line once. They were 2 of 2 in the first half. Everybody perfect on free throws so far. Kiefer 2 of 2. The Lady Hornets 7 of 7.
First free throw up and no good from Coley Roughton.
Checking into the game for Booker T. Washington, Bailey Braxton, the big inside presence for the Lady Hornets.
She'll get Kendall McClellan, 5'8" junior. Roughton back to the free throw line. She'll shoot one more. Second free throw off the left side, no good. Rebound taken by Markayla Johnson. As back come the Lady Hornets. Johnson the other way with it. Makes a move into the paint, kicks it out to Mayberry. Open left wing three, no good. And the rebound taken by Cadence Calvert.
First defensive board of the second half for Kiefer, and now they're in trouble in the backcourt already.
Now Williams able to get away from Tierra Owens, and Booker T does pressure you from end to end. As Williams has it. All over her is Tierra Owens. Williams on the near side to Ryan Counts. Down to the corner to Claire Hoover. Had it poked away. Got it back to Roughton at the left elbow. And a whistle and a foul from behind. This will go against Kylan Johnson-Cooper.
Booker T picks up a couple of those fouls. Had a couple of very similar fouls in the first half. Really just kind of constantly poking, stabbing at the ball. Every now and then. Catch just a little too much of the arm.
Actually, they may have whistled that against Markayla Johnson. Her second team foul as Kiefer turns it back over. Here comes the Lady Hornets. Mayberry with it, top of the key. That's a long 2, and that one rattles around and hits every piece of the rim and falls in. And boy, Ryan Mayberry has picked it up here in the third quarter.
It's a 10-0 run now.
That's 5 now in the third quarter for Mayberry. 43-13. As Matt said, 10 straight for the Lady Hornets to open up quarter number 3. As Williams has it, trying to get away from Markayla Johnson. Back to Counts at the foul line. Now to Williams, left wing for a 3. Good from Faith Williams. Second made 3 of the game. Stops a 10-0 run. And quickly back down the floor comes Booker T. It was knocked out of bounds by Kiefer. It'll stay on this end with the Lady Hornets. Oh, actually, we had a foul against Faith Williams. That's her 4th.
I didn't see that either. I had it marked it down as a near turnover. And Faith Williams in foul trouble. She had to leave the first half of the game with 3 and now picks up her 4th with 4:17 left to go in quarter number 3.
There's the lob inbound. Nice catch from Bailey Braxton, who scores right in front of the rim. Her second field goal of the game. It's 45-16. That's just too easy. And Braxton, again, much taller than anybody out there for Kiefer. Braxton goes at 6'3". As that cross-court pass knocked away, goes into the hands of Counts. Now to Roughton. Roughton picked up her dribble. Back to Counts left baseline. Now underneath. Goes to L. Adams, who goes up and is fouled. And L. Adams had nice position and drew the foul. She'll shoot 2.
Going to call that foul on Bailey Braxton.
First against Braxton, third team foul.
Was L. Adams really her second look at the basket? Turned down and go into the corner. On what was her first one, I thought I heard her bench say, hey, shoot that when you get it. This time, drives in, draws the foul.
Tierra Owens back in for Markayla Johnson as L. Adams missed that first free throw. She'll shoot one more.
Kiefer 0 of 3 on free throws here in the third quarter.
Second free throw, front of the rim, back of the rim, rolls in as L. Adams connects on 1 of 2. 45-17, Booker T leading, 3:45 to go here in quarter number 3. As Johnson-Cooper to Mayberry. Cross court back to Owens. Nice pump fake. Will dribble all the way in. The floater left short as it hit the rim. Owens got her own offensive rebound. Dumps it off to Braxton, who missed the enclosed shot from the right block. And then a foul on the rebound going against Bailey Braxton.
I think that was just a frustration foul from Bailey Braxton right there. Missed the open bump and then working hard to try and get that rebound. Just too much body into the Kiefer Lady Trojans.
Second foul against Braxton. Fourth team foul. One more will put Kiefer in the bonus. As Roughton near side to Hoover. And a whistle and a traveling call against Hoover. That'll be another turnover against the Lady Trojans.
It's just kind of what the Lady Hornets can do to you. They get you thinking about every dribble, every pass, and sometimes you overthink.
As Mayberry and Braxton will exit. Back in is Markayla Johnson and Johnson Cooper. Markayla Johnson with it. Cut off from the double team. Back out straight away to Owens. Now right wing to Johnson. Cooper lobs backside to Markayla Johnson. Wide open and scores with the left hand off the glass.
That was brilliant. They had a Lady Hornet at the near side elbow who ducked to get out of the way of that pass and allow it to go all the way back to Johnson for the easy runner.
There's a baseline jumper, no good from Claire Hoover on the left. Rebound run down by Tiara Owens. Surges into the front court now. Stops at the right wing. Will pull up for the long range two and bank it in off the glass. They're going to say it was a three, though, from Tiara Owens. Her second made three.
Tiara Owens just taking over right there on that possession. Give her an inch, she'll take a mile.
50-17. Booker T on top as Elle Adams with it at the left elbow. Turns and throws. Pass deflected and stolen. Back the other way comes Tiara Owens on a breakaway all the way in. Had it knocked away from behind. Nice play from Cadence Calvert. It'll stay with Booker T.
It's just a hustle play right there. Calvert not giving up on it.
Oh, my apologies. They're going to say that knocked it off of Owens. Nice. So good play there from Calvert to force the ball back to Kiefer.
Might be just the first turnover for Booker T here in the third quarter.
And they lead it 50-17. That one goes off the hands of Dooley on the near side. It'll stay with Kiefer, though, as it was last touched by Kennedy Glenn. So Kiefer will have it. Again, inbounding in front of our broadcast position here on the floor inside the BOK Center. Inbound will go to Roughton. Into the backcourt, guarded by Kendall McClellan. Roughton trying to dribble out of the double team and does. Back to Calvert. Now open. Claire Hoover for a three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound tipped out and run down by Kiefer. Extra possession here for the Lady Trojans. Hoover to Roughton. Spins, throws it back towards the right baseline. It's an air ball, no good from Dooley. And the rebound to Booker T. Markayla Johnson back the other way. Penetrates all the way in. A great move with the right hand. Missed the layup as she left it short, but the offensive rebound and stick back is no good from Kennedy Glenn, but she is fouled and she'll shoot two.
Boy, and that was just Markayla Johnson doing some Markayla Johnson type stuff right there. Top of the key all the way to the rack. Missed that roll in, but I bet more often than not she gets those to go.
So heading to the free throw line is Kennedy Glenn. First free throw is up and it's no good.
More substitutions into the game for Booker T. Braxton will return, and she will bring with her off of the bench Ryan Mayberry, excuse me.
Second free throw from Kennedy Glenn. Hits the front of the rim, back of the rim, and drops in. Glenn knocks down one of two. 51-17, Booker T. 1:41 to go here in quarter number three. And it's the opening game of the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions here in downtown Tulsa as Roughton called for a travel, and that'll be a turnover against the Trojans.
6 turnovers now for Kiefer in quarter number three.
So just 90 seconds left. As Lady Hornets with the lead. 51-17 is Mayberry near side to Tiara Owens. Booker T being patient. Instead, here's a right corner three up and good. Knocking it down was Kennedy Glenn, her first made three of the game.
Booker T really starting to feel it right now. They are just in sync offensively.
Claire Hoover with a deep right wing three or left wing three, and the answer is good. Her first made three of the game.
Claire Hoover, another confident shooter. She looks really good off of that Kiefer side. When she gets an opening, she can really make some things happen.
Kennedy Glenn's cross-court pass goes through the hands of McClellan, run down by Owens. Under 60 seconds left. Booker T getting the signals from Coach Leba.
I like that shot from Hoover so much, Dustin, because you get so few looks against this Booker T team. You've got to take advantage of them when they come.
Owens on the drive all the way in. Layup was left short, and then a whistle and a foul called on the rebound. I believe this will go against Kennedy Glenn. It will. That'll now be the 15 fouls. So we'll shoot free throws on the other end.
memory serves me correctly, Kiefer 1 of 4 on free throws here in the third quarter. First free throws of the day for Elle Adams.
First free throw from Adams is hits the front of the rim and every part of the rim and drops in. She's now made her last 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Adams will have one more. Second free throw is up and good as Adams missed her first but has now made 3 straight. Just 30 seconds left here in quarter number 3. It's been all Booker T as they lead at 54-22. Stationary dribble for Tiara Owens. Looks like Matt planning here is to play for the final shot, it looks like.
Good screen to start things off.
There's a right corner 3 from Kennedy Glenn. Offensive rebound. Stick back is good, though, from Bailey Braxton. Just 5 seconds left. Back comes Kiefer the other way, and pass knocked away and nearly stolen. But they're going to say it is a turnover against Kiefer, and Booker T will get it back with 2.1 left.
Tiara Owens responsible for all of that. Just a great read, and then she's so fast getting up the floor. Found her way into that passing lane.
Mayberry to inbound, lobs it into Braxton. 2 seconds. One goes up with the left hand and whistled for a traveling call. It was Braxton before she let the ball go. And that'll be a turnover against Booker T. So just 1/10 of a second to go. Dooley will inbound, and that's the third quarter will come to a close. Booker T leading Kiefer 56-22. Fourth quarter action coming back after this. You're at the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Welcome back to the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tournament of Champions underway. Game 1 is the Booker T. Washington Lady Hornets and the Kiefer Lady Trojans. Booker T with a 56-22 lead to start the fourth quarter.
And Booker T will have it moving left to right. It's been all Lady Hornets. Again, they trailed 5-2 and have not trailed since reclaiming the lead early on in the first quarter. Again, one of the top teams in 5A against number 19 in 3A here this morning. It's Markayla Johnson. Turnaround shot in the paint is no good. Rebound by Haley Goodman. But again, Booker T still pressing there in the backcourt. Matt, real tough to get the ball up the floor as Owens takes it away and drives in for the layup as Owens with another field goal.
Owens is just so good with that pressure defense. Quick feed, and that time they just had Kiefer surrounded.
Routon near side to Goodman. And throws back underneath, stolen away. Another steal here from Booker T is Ryan Mayberry with it. Drives all the way in, left-handed shot off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, stick back was no good from Kendall McClellan. And the rebound picked up by Kiefer. It's Haley Goodman with it. Now here come the Lady Trojans. Routon goes to her right to Calvert. Foul line extended. Now the near side to Hoover will try a long 3. Spun out, no good. Markayla Johnson there with another rebound. Outlet pass up ahead, knocked away by Claire Hoover and stolen by Cadence Calvert. Now back comes Hoover with it. Hoover on the drive all the way in, and a whistle and a foul called. I believe this will go against Ryan Mayberry. Nope, they're going to get Kendall McClellan.
Nice work on Hoover that time to draw the foul. Really good work on her end. Quick first step, gets by, and then had an open look to the basket.
First trip for Hoover to the free throw line as the first foul shot is up and no good.
Bailey Braxton will re-enter for Booker T. Washington. Coming back to the floor for Kiefer is Faith Williams. She's got 4 fouls. She'll have to be careful.
One more from Claire Hoover. Second free throw. every part of the rim and drops in. So Hoover gets the first points of the fourth quarter for Kiefer now as Johnson Cooper tries a left baseline three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Cadence Calvert. 58-23, Booker T leading here in quarter number 4, 6:15 to go. As Williams back to Hoover. Steps back from beyond the three-point line. Will fire for three. It's no good. Bailey Braxton with a rebound. Rare miss here in the second half from Claire Hoover. Markayla Johnson will set it up. And near the midcourt stripe. Now goes right wing to Tierra Owens. Back to Markayla Johnson near the right corner. Lobs underneath to Bailey Braxton. Turn around and scores off the glass. And Braxton with her fourth field goal.
Boy, Bailey Braxton is just a cheat code down there. It's nice to have somebody with that much size who can use it. Her ability just fantastic.
Yeah, when you look at Haley Goodman, who's Gardner, goes at only 5'8" against 6'3" Bailey Braxton. And another turnover against Kiefer as Owens dumps it off to Johnson Cooper. Back to Owens all the way in and scores off the glass. Nice finish from Tierra Owens.
Just such good teamwork from Booker T. Washington, too. These ladies know right where everybody's supposed to be. They run transitions almost as well as they run their regular offense.
There's a missed three in the corner from Hoover. Offensive rebound, though, for the Lady Trojans. As Dooley has it left wing. 5 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Bounce pass near side into the hands of Williams. Throws right wing to Hoover. Now to the right elbow to Dooley. Back straight away to Hoover. Hoover bounce pass to Calvert. Calvert throws it to a cutting Williams. It goes off of her hands and then back off of Williams, who saved it, but it's picked up by Mayberry of Booker T. Now here come the Lady Hornets. They want to run. Markayla Johnson pulls up, foul line jumper around the rim and falls in.
Another good contested shot from Markayla Johnson. Stares that one down. Just the confidence of a shooter right there.
Yeah, big game from Markayla Johnson. Now at 19 of the game. Hoover bounce pass near side to Williams. Drives all the way in with a right-handed runner. High off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound by Johnson Cooper. Outlet pass up ahead is run down by Mayberry. Underneath, reverse layup, no good. Offensive rebound by Markayla Johnson. Her stick back was no good. Cadence Calvert has the rebound for Kiefer. And a whistle and a foul called reaching in is Johnson Cooper. That'll be her third, second team foul. As see fresh subs here for both teams. Or at least for Booker T.
Full line change for Booker T. Washington here.
Yeah, Kendall McClellan, also along with Carmen Burks, the 5'4" junior.
Jaslyn Izell in the game for the first time.
Yeah, the 5'7" freshman. Also in there as well, the 5'9" sophomore, Aaron Gibson. As Williams back to L Adams on the drive all the way in, missed the layup, but Adams drew another foul, and she's going to shoot 2 more free throws. This will be number 5 and 6. So Jaslyn Izell will pick up the foul, her first third-team foul, as Adams missed her first and then made 3 straight, but misses there. L Adams now 3 of 5 from the charity stripe. She'll shoot 1 more. Second free throw, no good. Left it short off the front of the rim. Rebound to Booker T. Back come the Hornets as Carmen Burks has it. 3:40 to play. 64-23, Booker T leading. And they led 19-5. At the end of the first quarter, led 33-13 at halftime as they'll go underneath to Aaron Gibson. Had it knocked away and stolen. Now into the hands of Cadence Calvert. Routing with it, far side to Williams.
Gibson took a dribble there trying to get squared up to the basket. I'm not sure that she needed that. Once she got turned, she had a really good look at it. But Kiefer able to poke it away.
Got a blocking foul coming against Booker T. This will go against Carmen Burks, her first 14th foul. Kiefer looking to inbound it. They do it around and just in front of the midcourt line. Bounce pass into L. Adams. Back to Roughton. Her jumper just outside the paint is no good. It goes off the rim, out of bounds in the baseline. They're going to say last touch by Booker T. Kiefer's going to keep it. As Claire Hoover will inbound for the Lady Trojans. Lobs to Roughton at the foul line. Takes one dribble, attacks the rim, left the layup short. Offensive rebound, though, to Kiefer. Now here's a right wing three up and no good from Faith Williams. And we've got a jump ball on the rebound. Possession arrow is going to favor Kiefer.
Kiefer getting a second look at an inbound play from beneath their own bucket. They went 4 flat last time. This time they'll go stacked.
Lob into Roughton straight away. Under 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Roughton, nice crossover move. Now here's a left corner three up and good. Knocking this one down was Cadence Calvert. Her first field goal of the game. It's now 64-26. That's Kendall McClellan. They'll go underneath. That pass knocked away and stolen. Back comes Kiefer with it as Faith Williams got the steal, and she went to the floor. This foul will go against Booker T.
Faith Williams has been limited in minutes today because of her foul count, but in the time that she's been on the floor, she definitely makes her presence known. She is a tough basketball player, and you can certainly tell takes on a bit of a leadership role with this team.
Last foul was against Kendall McClellan, her third, 5th team foul, so free throws upcoming for Faith Williams. Her first trip there this morning is the first free throws up and good. Chloe Perry now in for Booker T. Along with number 2, Harmony Washington. Second free throw, up and no good from Williams, makes 1 of 2.
Chloe Perry also checking into the game for Booker T.
That rebound went off of Booker T, so Kiefer's going to keep it again with another inbounds play here.
Third straight inbounds play beneath their own bucket for Kiefer.
They'll get it into Roughton at the left elbow. Bounce pass to Williams. Under 2.5 minutes to go here in the fourth. Roughton works against Burks. Now picked up her dribble, looks for help, goes to McKenna Creekmore, the 5'6" freshman guard who's checked in. Now L. Adams has it in the right corner. Adams throws it up top. It's knocked away and stolen. Coming up with the steal is Harmony Washington back the other way. Bounce pass. There's a pass floated inside. It goes off the hands of Aaron Gibson out of bounds. Kiefer will get it back.
Returning to the floor for Kiefer is Ryan Counts.
Counts again with 6 points in the first half. Haven't seen her score, though, here in the second. Kiefer's got it. Down 64-27 as L. Adams at the foul line. Lost it. Stolen away by Carmen Burks as back come the Lady Hornets. Burks up ahead all the way in. Layup no good for Chloe Perry. It was too strong. Rebound by L. Adams. Now here's an outlet pass up ahead to Aubrey Quammen, who goes up and scores off the glass with a right hand. Nice finish there. Her first 2 of the game.
Audrey Quammen with a good look. Hand at her face that time. Just able to find the angle and get the ball in.
As Burks has it. They'll go underneath. Turnaround right-handed shot up and no good from Izell. Ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by Booker T as Kiefer gets it back.
Final 117 being played out here at the BOK Center. Game 1, Tournament of Champions. Booker T on top of Kiefer, 64-29 your score.
Of course, the winner of this one moves on to the semifinals. Tomorrow at 4 o'clock, they'll take on the winner of Edmond Memorial and Verdigris. It's coming up later on this afternoon at 4 p.m. as Booker T has it back after the turnover. Harmony Washington now underneath to Burks on the drive. Her shot was left short. Got her own offensive rebound. Back out to Aaron Gibson. Now here's a right wing three, rattling that one in. Nice shot from Harmony Washington.
Harmony Washington ringing in her first big tray of the game. 34 seconds left to play.
67-29 Booker T. Just 30 seconds left. Al Adams to Ryan Counts with it top of the key. Bounce pass to Williams. Now to Adams. 22 to shoot. Now underneath to Quammen. Goes up and missed the shot as she left it short. Rebound by Izell. See if Booker T here decides to take a shot or just dribble this one out. It's Burks. Near side to Perry. Will fire for a three. No good. Rebound tipped off of a couple of hands. Burks has it. She'll shoot again right before the horn, and she left it short. And that's how The final score will come to a close. It was all Booker T here from the opening tip today, Matt, is with knocking off Kiefer 67-29.
Booker T certainly showing why they are so highly touted as a 5A team with a 6-1, make it 7-1 record now after they do away with Kiefer. But this Kiefer Lady Trojans team, Dustin, they're ranked number 19 in 3A, but just from what you saw today against an exceptionally talented Booker T Washington team, I would expect that Kiefer's a team we will see kind of rise through the rankings as the season plays on once we get into the spring semester.
So Booker T Washington is a winner. Again, they win it by a final score of 67-29. We'll take a timeout, come back, have more again in the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions here on Squirtle.tv.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkunpregnant.org. That's thinkunpregnant.org.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Welcome back live to the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma, 58th Annual Tournament of Champions. Game 1 in the book. Booker T does away with Kiefer on the ladies' side, 67-29, your final. It's time for the Squirtle post-game wrap-up. Here's Dustin Goodenough.
Yeah, let's go through the final statistics in this one. Again, Faith Williams led the way for Kiefer with 7 points. Ryan Counts was 6. 6 from Claire Hoover, 3 from Cadence Calvert, 3 from Elle Adams, 2 apiece from Haley Goodman and Aubrey Quammen. Again, Kiefer as a team, just 9 of 40 from the floor, 22.5%, 4 of 19 from 3, 21%, 7 of 14 from the foul line, just 5 of 12 in the second half. Again, they were 7 of 14, 50%. At 31 total rebounds, 12 offensive, 19 defensive. Leading rebounder, there were several players. Claire Hoover, Cadence Calvert, Haley Goodman, again, with 5 each. They did have 7 assists to 28 turnovers, 1 block, and 4 steals. Cadence Calvert led the way with 2. For Booker T, they had 3 players in double figures. Markayla Johnson, Matt, our first look at her, and you see why she's, I guess we see why she's going to Baylor. She was very, very good today.
Absolutely. Nearly unstoppable on the basketball court. Just smooth in every phase of the game and super aggressive on the defensive end. And she's a hustle player. I love to see that out of these big-time college recruit level basketball players.
Also in double figures was Tiara Owens with 16 and 10 points from Kai Cooper Johnson. Also scoring today, Ryan Mayberry with 5, 3 points from Harmony Washington, 6 from Kennedy Glenn, and 8 points from Bailey Braxton inside. Booker T as a team was 26 of 58, 44%, but 7 of 16 from 3, and Matt, 5 of 8 from the second half. They were knocking down pretty much about everywhere.
Absolutely. They got better in every phase of the game as far as shooting percentages go from the first half to the second half. In the first half, Booker T shot 44.4% in field goals. They upped that to 44.8% in the second half. They hit 25% of their three-pointers in the first half. They closed the game hitting 43.8% of their three-pointers, and they were nearly 90% from the foul line. Big ticket for me in this one, Dustin, comes down to turnovers, though. Kiefer, against that super aggressive Booker T. Washington defense, had 28 turnovers in the game to 29 points. And anytime Booker T can make a team average a turnover per point, that's going to put you in the winner's bracket.
It is. And again, they had 16 assists to 13 turnovers. Leading the way was Markayla Johnson with 5, 3 blocks, and 19 steals for Booker T. Again, they led 33-13 at halftime, outscored Kiefer 23-9 in the third and 11-7 in the fourth to win at 67-29. We'll take another timeout, come back and switch gears as we'll move to the boys' side of the bracket. Again, it's a final score here in the opening game as Booker T knocks off Kiefer 67-29. We'll come back with more of the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions brought to you here on Squirtle.tv.